Hey, Tanya. Good morning, good morning. Oh my gosh, look at all you guys running in so quick. Good morning, everybody. I got my double mala set on today. I love how they, the stones hang right together, like the length is perfect. Good morning. Oh, look, there's like a halo behind my head. I am holy today. I am holy. Good morning, Nina. Happy birthday, thank you. I'm 49. Ooh, 49? How did that happen? Good morning, Cynthia. Good morning, good morning. Kisses. Hugs and kisses, everybody. It's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. I'm 49 years old. One more year to 50. Then nobody expects anything out of you. Good morning, Catherine. I know, right? How did that happen? Hi, Rhonda. How did I get to be 49 like overnight? Thank you, thank you. Overnight. First I was 2, then I was 49. I don't know how that happened. This is me, Michelle Wolf, CaddyshackDesigns.com is where you can find me. For the replay, folks. I know. Darn it, Rhonda. You know, I just had to... I know, right? You're really old, Mom. She's the mother of a 49-year-old. You're ancient. Thank you, Rhonda. Rhonda, I had to email Periscope help, or send a direct message on Twitter to Periscope help again because I'm still having problems with my Periscope. This is the website where you can find me. Across the top of the website are tabs for everything I do, which is a lot. Good news today, the girls are looking for a house closer to LJ, which could reduce my 2.5 hour Twinkie Thursday drive to an hour and a half instead of 2.5, sometimes 3, which would be awesome, wonderful. The house they live in is kind of a piece of crap, too. It was built in the 80s, so it's like, you can literally put your hand on the drywall, and the drywall is so thin. Good morning, Linda. You can push it. You can push the freaking drywall in their house. So, yeah. Let's find them a better house. Good morning. It's a Mala Monday. Double Mala today. Love it. I love these. The sounds of them together. My daughter and daughter-in-law. Yes, a good 50s rock-solid brick ranch house. That is a great birthday present. I was very happy that they were out actually scoping out neighborhoods. They've targeted it to where they can kind of hit the middle so that each grandparent will have an hour to an hour and a half drive, and they'll be less than an hour from each of their workplaces. So they kind of found a middle point on the map. Anything that would reduce that drive would be awesome. Okay. So today, first of all, those of you who ordered cups, I'll be shipping those out probably tomorrow. I need to go buy one more shipping box. 50s homes are the best, unless a tree falls on them. Because wasn't yours a 50s house? Although, you know, a tree fell on that house and it still didn't completely crush it. If you want a cup, you can get them here. They are selling. I gotta admit, I'm kind of surprised. They are cute, though. They're pretty. Hi, Kim. Cups are for sale. Hey, you know what I was thinking, too? I wonder if you could have a yard sale on Periscope. Like, you could put all your stuff out. You could put little tags on it. Oh, I don't know. That's a really good idea. I'm gonna do a second scope today for the oils, and I'm gonna talk about creating a buffer bag. Yeah. Thank you, Michelle, for that term, buffer bag. So later this afternoon, I'll do a buffer bag scope, including some oils, and I'm going to show you what I put in mine. Wouldn't that be funny to do a yard sale on Periscope? It'd have to be all little stuff that you could ship, but it'd be like eBay for Periscope. Why not? People are doing strip shows. You might as well do a yard sale. Having Periscope, Catherine, using Periscope to have a yard sale. Put all your stuff out on a table, put visible price tags on it, pick up, show your stuff, sell it, have people PayPal you the money. I don't have anything to do a yard sale with, but pretty soon all that baby stuff's got to go somewhere. All right, let's get to it. Today's Course in Miracle reading. Yeah, you can clean out your jewelry box because that's like nothing to ship. Shipping's not expensive on little things that you can put in an envelope. There are all kinds of things that should not be shown on Periscope. Yes, so revolting, so gross, some of the stuff that's out there. I have a quote for you. Your willingness to do awesome things is proportional to your willingness to be criticized by people who don't understand them. Jon Acuff. Jonacuff. He's a writer. I really like him. He's funny. Writes about career stuff. So every day we read from this gigantic book. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant, Kim. Facebook yard sales. What? I've been living under a rock, too. Okay, so the quote was, your ability to do awesome things is proportional to your willingness to be criticized by people who don't understand them or you. So Course in Miracles does not do much for increasing your followers, which I'm fine with. Because people pop in, they hear the word God, they freak out, and they go away. Swap groups here. I love it. Maybe, can you guys screenshot it? I don't know if you can read my handwriting. It looks sort of like the handwriting of a serial killer. Maybe if I turn it this way, you can screenshot it. I've sold a lot of stuff on eBay, and get yourself a screenshot there. Jon Acuff, he's a good writer. I like his books a lot. They're good for when you're kind of in between and practical career stuff. Plus, he's funny. He's a funny writer. He does some scoping that's funny. Okay, good. I do too. I like him a lot. He does Periscope, so he's a really funny guy. So I ran across that. He sent out a blog post this morning, and I like that. Oh, the hearts are covering it. Gosh darn it. How about... Okay, hold on. Hey, Jana. This is the Jon Acuff quote for today. Is that better? Can you guys see it? Then you can enlarge it and try to decipher my serial killer handwriting. I put a post on Instagram of Buck in his doghouse. We talked about that the other day. Okay. We're here to make spiritual stuff practical and useful, to take it out of this textbook and into your daily life. You're so welcome. Today's lesson is 306 out of the workbook, part 2 for students out of this gigantic book. Yeah, so let's just read it. The gift of Christ is all I seek today. It's kind of cool for a birthday reading, too. The gift of love, you can say it love, too, because seeking love will solve 99% of your problems. What but Christ's vision would I use today when it can offer me a day in which I see a world so like to heaven that an ancient memory returns to me? Today I can forget the world I made. Today I can go past all fear and be restored to love and holiness and peace. Today I am redeemed and born anew into a world of mercy and of care, of loving kindness and the peace of God or source or love, whatever that sense of wholeness is for you. And so we return to you, remembering we never went away, remembering your holy gifts to us. In gratitude and thankfulness we come with empty hands, I would say open hands, and open hearts and minds, asking but what you give. So asking only for what love can give to us. In your love, the gift of Christ is ours. I don't know exactly what they mean by ancient memory. I'm guessing it's just the memory of where we came from, that we can remember that before we were born. So what but love's vision would I use today when it can offer me a day? Wouldn't that be great to like go all day? I haven't made it through a whole day yet. But it would be nice to go a whole day where you see a world so like heaven that it reminds you of where you came from before you were born. And today I can forget the world I made. Because frankly, the world I make is a kind of turd-like sometimes. Sometimes it's not so cool. And as we know, we can spray paint turds gold and they're still turds. They're shiny and pretty, but they're still a turd. I recognized a few years ago that I'm not so great at doing this by myself. I really need divine assistance, because me trying to do it alone has not been super successful in my opinion. I'm still alive, so there's that. Today I can forget the world I make by myself. It's kind of like a mud pie. Today I can go past all fear and be restored to love and holiness and peace. So I can have the birthday cake world, or I can have the mud pie world. I would prefer to have the birthday cake world. But that means I have to surrender. And sometimes that's a struggle. Today I am redeemed and born anew into a world of mercy and care and loving kindness and peace. And all those things exist a whole lot more than what you see on CNN and the Today Show. And please, if you're watching the Today Show, stop it. Thanks for the birthday cakes. Sarah, my daughter-in-law, sent me a bunch of birthday cake emojis and then wrote in parentheses that they were gluten-free. I thought that was pretty cute. Why? What? What did I just say? Gosh, I get to babbling. Oh, the Today Show? Oh, it's so depressing. No, I'm just poking fun. Morgan watches the Today Show all the time. Don't watch CNN. Let's say that. Don't live on a steady diet of... Yeah. Gluten-free cakes. It's a beautiful, beautiful day when you can even grab 5 minutes to just feel that expansion in your heart. The best way to grab that 5 minutes of feeling expansion in your heart and feeling connected to love and all that is to recognize that there's nothing wrong with what's happening right now. Okay, I will. Thank you. When we fight against the moment that's happening right now, that's when we trip ourselves up. So our push and pull struggle with reality is our fighting against the moment that's happening right now, our wanting to change whatever's happening right now. Right now it's raining. I happen to be a person that loves the rain. I would love Seattle. I would love to live in the Pacific Northwest because it's rainy and it's cold. Here it's rainy, but, well, it's a little bit cold today, but not much. But I love this kind of weather, but there are a lot of people who don't. There are a lot of people who get really miserable when it rains. For me, the fighting against reality weather is when it's super hot and steamy. If you can stay inside, yeah. That's when I have to fight against reality. But there's nothing that's happening, even if you're in extreme pain, even if someone has just died. You need the sunshine. A lot of people do. I don't like being cold much anymore. I just bought a big heated blanket. It's the best thing I've ever bought for myself. Ever. You can always find something. You can always find something. Even if this moment is horrible as you would define it, you still have hope because you're still breathing that it's going to change, because everything does. No matter how happy your moment is, it's going to change and it's going to be horrible. And then your horrible moment is going to change and it's going to be wonderful. And it's back and forth and back and forth. Whoops, I forgot to turn off my notifications. Sorry about that if y'all heard a noise. That's the good news, is that it's always changing. It's also the bad news. It's always changing. It gets give you hope to go on. Everybody does. Everybody does. We struggle to remember it and not to freak out. I still have moments of panic. They don't last very long anymore. Yeah. Oh, well, good. Bad, good, awesome, terrible. It's back and forth all day long, sometimes minute by minute. You make that changing from bad to good and bad to good a whole lot smoother if you don't fight against what's happening right here, right now. Moment by moment by moment. Always maintaining the understanding that it's all changing anyway, and all the conversations in your head are just fluff. And they can make your day horrible, or they can make your day awesome. We can choose to see the world as the peaceful, kind, awesome place that it is, or we can choose to focus on what we hear about war and the bad stuff. We can be aware of all of it if we're not labeling. If you're able to take in the good and the bad, as we would call it, and not label it good and bad, it's not going to wear you out as much. If I was working in an emergency room now with the knowledge I have, it wouldn't have wrecked me so much, because we worked 24-hour shifts, 24 on, 24 off. Every other weekend was a 48-hour shift. Because I didn't understand a damn thing at that point, I ended up with secondary trauma syndrome, and now you can see it differently. Labeling hurts us. Labeling hurts us a lot, because then we fight against it. We fight against the moment. Yeah, it was I learned a lot. I learned a lot on that job. It was a little over 2 years, 2.5 years. So that was a long time ago, but I learned so much from it that I've been able to draw from those 2.5 years a lifetime. So that's good. That's a good thing. Do you guys have any questions? Anything particular? Any particular oil you want to talk about later today? I don't have a lot in my head today. I think I emptied out my head yesterday. We were on for 1 hour and 15 minutes yesterday. It was awesome. But today my head's like whoosh, air just blowing through. Not a lot going on up there today. Nutmeg. Let's talk about nutmeg. Actually, that's a good one. You're looking at it. I've got my I know it didn't feel like that long at all. No, I don't know that person. Let me write it down. You got to follow somebody named Jim Bob. Thank you. You guys watch that show Moonshiners? We don't watch it anymore. But the Jim Tom character on that show is kind of funny, but also kind of scary. I got my journal, Tanya. Oh, a chiropractor in Dallas. Awesome. And a fresh gel pen. My planner. I've been up a little bit already today. I got woken up at 3 o'clock in the morning because a cat was yakking up a hairball on my bed. Such an awesome way to wake up. So I got up for a while, did some journaling, and I'll do some more journaling. The stream is almost out of its banks. It's been raining here so much, so it's loud. I don't know if you guys can hear it. So yeah, I've got the perfect... This house is, and this little valley is really the perfect place for us. It's just perfect. Except for the dog situation, it's perfect. And we, Sarah's daughter threw up in her face this morning. Oh. Ugh. Oh, good. It is heavenly here. It makes it easier to maintain a positive mindset, I can tell you that. But I had to get that positive mindset before I was able to get here, if that makes sense. The positive mindset came first. The focusing on the feeling of where we wanted to live came first. And then this place happened. We found it. we should not have been able to find this house. It wasn't listed anywhere except on Craigslist. And the way I got to it was completely convoluted and weird. And it had been sitting on the market for almost a year. So it was waiting for us. So we'll talk about nutmeg this a little bit later. We'll talk about building yourself a buffer bag, which Michelle gave us that word yesterday, or the day before, I forget. Oh, cool. Oh, fibromyalgia. Oh, that's super cool. Oh, I missed somebody's comment. I'm sorry. I missed the one right after the fibromyalgia. A buffer bag is important because it helps you when you're fighting against this moment, when you're fighting against the now. You can reach for your buffer bag, and I'll talk about some oils you can put in it. You can put in it pictures of beautiful things. You can put in beautiful objects. You can put in your favorite books that inspire you. You can put in all kinds of stuff. We'll talk about that this afternoon. We'll use that for the oil scope sometime today. I don't know when the motivation's going to hit me, but I'll show you what's in my bag too. My little box. I have a box. Okay. So just real briefly, let yourself see the world of love and kindness and peace today. Look for it. When you leave the house today, if you haven't left it already, just say to yourself, Divine Beloved, show me the beauty. Show me the beauty in every moment. Show me the kindness. Help me see it. We don't see it. If we're not in that mindset, we don't see it. We only see the grumpy people. We only see the people that match where we are. But you can ask for help. You can say, please God, help me see the kindness in the world. Please help me change me so that I can see the beauty. So it can uplift me, and then I can uplift myself, and then I can uplift others, and you create this recurring cycle that gets more and more strengthened as you do it every day. For a long time before I left the house, I would ask that the day before me be smooth. Like if I had created any knots that I wasn't seeing yet, to smooth the way. I would just ask that before I left the house. Please smooth the way. Please help me see love today. Please help me see kindness today. And I was saying, change my eyes. My eyes have a tendency to find the negative. Please change my eyes to see the beauty that's all around me in every moment. And over time, that works. It usually works right in that minute. If nothing else, around here, in any direction you look, you can find a cat. Cats are peaceful. Cats embody the word peace. Except when they're beating each other up, and then that's not so good. That was also going on this morning. We see what we look for, and we forget to ask for help. When I was 19, Oprah had a show about looking yourself in the mirror and talking to yourself differently. That's a hard one. Have you done that? Mirror work? It would make you feel all squirmy and weird to go talk to yourself and really look yourself in the eyes. It changed you. Yeah, mindfulness. Mindfulness practices. Huge. Mindfulness is what keeps you anchored in the moment. So when you're sitting in traffic and you're worrying about your checkbook, you focus on your hands. Your hands are touching the steering wheel. The steering wheel's part of the car. You bring your awareness back to where you are and raise your head up and start looking around. Look around. Look at what's on the side of the roads. Look at what's in front of you. Look at the people next to you. Maybe don't make eye contact with the people next to you in Georgia because people are shooting each other. So be careful about that. You know what I mean, though. Bring your awareness back to right now, because you can't do anything about your checkbook when you're sitting in traffic. You can't do anything about your marriage when you're sitting in traffic. Can't do a damn thing about it. A different way to do things. Yeah. I'm glad you have these conversations with your husband. That's awesome. Okay, does that make sense? It hasn't worked up until now. It doesn't hurt to try. You got nothing to lose, right? Everything you've done so far has gotten you where you are. You have nothing to lose by trying something a little bit different. So before you leave the house, Or if you're already out of the house, just say for the rest of the day, change me so that I see the beauty around me in every moment. Change my eyes. Refocus my vision. Other people don't have to change. We have to change. So we see them differently. People will start to respond to you differently too, if you haven't experienced this already. You were trying to channel me last night. Linda, that's horrible. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad. I'm glad these are helpful to you guys. I really, really am very happy that there's some benefit happening from the last 2 months. August 29th, September, October, 2 months we've been doing this. You placed your period and let it go. State the facts and let it go. That's so awesome. That's flattering and terrifying at the same time. Not in a creepy way. You guys are so funny. Okay, I'm going to go. I'll put together the buffer box and the nutmeg oil today, and I'll throw in a couple other oils. Jana and Catherine, do you guys know where I could find more information about the ULA 7 oils? Is it on their website? I suppose I could just go look instead of asking you. I could have looked myself. I would like to talk about the oil field, but it's not in the book, so I wasn't quite sure where to get all the information about some of the ingredients in that oil. And for the last time, my name's Michelle Wolf. You can find me at caddyshackdesigns.com. The website, okay, I'll look. Across the top is all the stuff I do, and at Michelle Wolf 11 is where you can find me on Instagram, Periscope, and Twitter. I'm not very active on Twitter, though. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you later today with the oil and the buffer bag thingy. And if anybody is going to have a yard sale on Periscope, please let me know because I love them. I couldn't find what that first buzz caprylic thing was. Caprylic acid or something? I'll look for it. If I can't find it, I'll message you. Okay, talk to you later. Have a great day. I'll see you later on today.